with the microphone, if it's better if I just use my coaching voice or if I use the mic voice. I'm going to start with the mic. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for being here to help us celebrate the Varsity Letter and Community Service winners for the year. My name's Tom Adams. I'm the very proud principal here at Curtis Senior High School. It's my pleasure to welcome you here with us today. Thanks for doing everything it took to be here so that we can honor these amazing servants of the University Place community and Curtis High School in person. Please. A little bit about this award and why it's so important for us is our school district operates under ENDS policies that the board of directors asks each student to be, so we have to demonstrate that we have enabled these students, all of our students, to meet these ENDS policies. And one of them is policy E3, and here's what it says. All UPSD students demonstrate the individual character qualities, emotional strength, and social skills to succeed. They understand the importance of work and how performance, effort, and decisions directly affect their futures. They contribute to the betterment of those around them. They demonstrate knowledge and skills that reflect responsible citizenship in a democratic society. Number one, all UPSD students are individuals of good character. Number two, all UPSD students demonstrate successful emotional and social skills within a school setting. Number three, all UPSD students demonstrate community service. And number four, all UPSD students demonstrate citizenship, knowledge, and skills essential to a democratic society. And when students go above and beyond the required graduation number of hours, which in a normal year is 50 total, to earn a varsity letter in community service, what they are demonstrating is that they live this. They live service to others above self and improvement of community, and that's one of our goals, that all of our students would leave here being able to demonstrate so that our society and our community is better for it. So tonight, we honor our 9th through 11th grade students who went above and beyond to volunteer their time and talents to uplift others in our community and the region. 24 remarkable students earned the Varsity Letter and Community Service Award while maintaining the GPA requirements to earn the letter. These students completed at least 100 hours to organizations in University Place, the surrounding community, and the greater Pierce County area during a challenging time and a greater need for public support this past year. Curtis Senior High School is proud to honor the students who contribute to our community with the Varsity Letter and Community Service Award. It is my pleasure to bring up Mr. Mike Tompkins, who is our Career and College Readiness Counselor, who will go through the list of names of the students who have earned this award. Kids, on behalf of our community and our school, I would like to thank you very much for your commitment to service for others who are in need. Thank you very much for being the shining lights for all of us. Mr. Tompkins.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call off their name, and they're going to come up and they'll receive a packet down here. They're going to stop there, so if you want to have your camera out when your student comes up, they'll stop at the Curtis Vikings there, and so you can take a picture, and then we'll also have pictures taken for you. Okay? So our first recipient of the night is Carolina Bacher. Next recipient is Reed Colquitt. Next is Shay Dolan. And some of them aren't here, they have matches and stuff going on tonight. So our next recipient is Monique Evans. Daniel Greer. Kristala Hirschfeld. Hannah Hume. Yiwan Jang. Grayson Langford. McKenna Langford. And Summer Langford. Grace Park. Jiang Yun Park. Spencer Pelican. Aurora Severson. Xander Severson. Carrington Smith. Madison Sotomayor. Joshua Stanton. Anders Brian Stemp. Henry Asbury Stemp. Clarissa Wangen. Katrina Wangen.
This is the right one.
And her last sister, Sierra Wangen, they are out wrestling tonight. Two of them are, so. We have one late arrival tonight, Shay Dolan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, everybody, if we can give them another big round of applause. So this will now end our varsity letter and community service evening. Thank you guys all for coming and supporting our students. Have a great evening.
High School and the first of 3 Honor Graduate Scholarship Award presentations for the evening. My name is Tom Adams. I'm a very proud principal here at Curtis Senior High School. On behalf of our team, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to everybody here. Thank you very much for coming to this in-person event so that we can honor and recognize our senior scholarship winners and honor grads. We are excited to offer this program to our seniors and their families. At this time, I would like to recognize and thank Superintendent of University Place School District, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain, for being here tonight, and thank him for all the support that he provides our seniors throughout their time in University Place School District. Mr. Chamberlain. I would also like to thank the amazing team of people who put this together. Mrs. Kelsey Park, Ms. Jackie Thomas, Mr. Stu Dodge, Ms. Suzanne Vick, Ms. Trish Bieber, Mr. Mike Tompkins, Mr. Blair Lindbergh, and Ms. Deb Douglas for their work for the last several days and weeks that it took to put this program together, both with the live stream and the entire program that you see today, led by Mrs. Park. Thank you very much. This event, this is one of our milestone events as we get into our spring senior award and recognition season. This is one that we always look forward to, and it's a seminal moment for our kids and their families. We honor these amazing graduates who excel in the classroom and in our community, and in doing so, we also thank those who have provided time, mentorship, guidance, and support for our graduates throughout their scholastic careers. Honor grads, congratulations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the work that you did, both before last spring, through last spring, and this entire year to continue to maintain extremely high standards for yourself in the classroom and in the community. You are a sense of pride for Curtis Senior High School and the University Place School District and the University Place community. Thank you. Please join me in thanking you. Tonight we will present a multitude of scholarships as well as recognize our class of 2021 graduates who over the course of their time in high school achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or better. Earlier this evening we also recognized our Varsity Letter and Community Service Award winners, and we also honor our National Merit Award finalists, Katrina Wengen and Kevin Wynn. We thank our scholarship presenters for participating in this program and for honoring the memory of someone who has positively impacted our school and community. It's important to us and it's important to this program that the people that we honor through the scholarships come back to present those scholarships to the award winners. It's a meaningful tie that the community and the school district share, and I'm really proud of that part of our program. It is an event like this where we demonstrate how special the University Place is and how the CHS community rallies around our graduates and future leaders in support of their dreams. I would now like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies, our Career and College Readiness Counselor, Mr. Mike Tompkins, who will introduce the first scholarship presenter. Mr. Tompkins.
Good evening, and thank you guys for coming tonight and supporting our students. I'm going to kick it off tonight with an athletic award, and then she's going to move right into the scholarship awards. But I want to bring up Athletic Director Suzanne Vick to start off the presentation tonight.
I have the privilege of introducing our Ray Beard Student Athletes of the Year. This award is presented to the outstanding senior boy and girl athletes that have participated in at least 2 sports and are excellent students in the classroom. The Ray Beard Student Athlete of the Year award is awarded to 1 male and 1 female, and I am excited to tell you a little bit about Mr. Beard. His name is synonymous with schools, as is George R. Curtis. It's evident by the unanimous decision by our school board to name the Curtis High School Gymnasium after him. Ray Beard started teaching in the UP schools when he and his family moved to University Place in 1947. Mr. Beard was the first principal at Curtis Junior High when it opened in 1955. And 5 years later, in 1960, he was the first principal at Curtis High School. Mr. Beard served almost 2 decades as the principal of the high school by the time he retired in 1977. He helped mold the school district into what it is today and continues to be. Mr. Beard believed that a high school education involved more than sound academics. It needed to meet the needs of all students, including music, performing arts, industrial arts, club activities, and of course, athletics. Ray and his wife Rosalie had 4 children. All 4 were good students and athletes at Curtis High School. Ray Beard is a cornerstone of what UP schools have become. It is my honor to congratulate our boy and girl Ray Beard Student Athlete of the Year to Katrina Wengen and Shauna Boyle. I also have the privilege of presenting the Ben B. Cheney Scholarship. These students are selected for their outstanding achievement in multiple areas, including academics, leadership, character, citizenship, and motivation. The Ben B. Cheney Scholarship is awarded to Katrina Wengen. I could have done that all at the same time.
She's gonna be pro at posing.
Now I'd like to invite up Mr. Bob Lucy for the Bob Lucy Scholarship.
Pleasure to be here. 50 years ago, probably to this week, got a call from UP School District, and George Curtis wanted to let me know that he was hiring me to teach health at the junior high. George Curtis, often later on, I'd go see him at the end, and he'd always ask me, what are the students and the staff like at Curtis now? And I would tell him, George, first I'd tell him, George, the students dress differently. And he'd say they dressed differently in 1927. Okay? That's when he started. The thing about it is, I can tell you, just from the time I spent with George, he would be extremely proud what has been done in the last year, and even before that, but especially the last year and a half during the COVID time. And I'd like to, pass that on and congratulate from the district office to the staff in the schools, the high school, especially the students, for the great job you've done. It's something you will remember the rest of your life. And like I told Mr. Chamberlain, that those are the things that bond you later in life. It's not necessarily the good times, the tough times you went through together. So the Bob Lucy Scholarship is given to a male and a female student who basically made this time better. They're students that were a positive influence in your class. They just made things better. They were respected by everyone. They were respected by the peers, the people that worked in the cafeteria. They were respected, by everyone at a higher level because they made things better. And the one other thing is, they were students who looked for a way to help and make things better. This award is voted on by the staff at Curtis High School. So that means everybody. Everybody that works at Curtis High School voted on this award. And the male student this year receiving the scholarship is Grayson Lupaz.
Our next scholarship is the Rotary Club of University Place, and I'd like to call University Place School District Superintendent, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here, my pleasure to be superintendent in the University Place School District. And before I get to the scholarships, I wanted to just take a quick minute to recognize Mr. Adams and his staff. There's a lot of high school teachers that are here and a number of support staff. If you would just raise your hand. This is a great event right now, and this is one in a never-ending chain of creative efforts that the staff at the high school has made over the last year in these strange times that we've been living in. And it's just been a ton of work. And if you would just join me in recognizing Mr. Adams and his staff for all the creativity and hard work. Yet another special event, and of course they do that because of our students, and our students deserve it. And so it's my pleasure tonight to be part of this event, and I wanted to start by recognizing all of you honor grads. I'm going to give out some scholarships here in a minute to a few of you. But while I'm here at the podium, I want to recognize all of you for all of your achievements. And I want to congratulate all of you parents and support figures in the lives of these students. This has been one tremendous team effort over the last year for sure. And we've certainly needed you more than we ever have needed you before. And students, you have been amazing in your commitment to excellence, your perseverance, your stick-to-itness through a really tough time. So congratulations to all of you. I'm here in my role, in addition to superintendent, I'm a proud member of the University Place Fircrest Rotary Club. Up until about a year ago, you might have heard of us as the Tacoma Narrows Rotary Club. It's the same club. And each year we give out scholarships to some graduating seniors. And so that's what I'm here to do tonight. I'm excited to be able to present 4 $1,500 scholarships to help some of our students on their way in their future. One of them is here at this 5 o'clock session, and then 3 more a little bit later this evening. If you're unfamiliar with the Rotary Club, we're one of about 35,000 clubs worldwide, about 1.2 million members of Rotary across the globe. And here in UP, there's about 40 of us. And we do a lot of things locally and around the state and globally as a club, but mainly we focus our efforts on the University Place School District. So we give out scholarships to our preschoolers so that they can get better access to early learning. We've, for a long time, helped with early literacy in our primary schools. We give out the Student of the Month Award at Curtis Junior High School about 40 times a year. Are there any former junior high Students of the Month in the Honor Grad group? I would imagine I'd see some hands. Yes, congrats. And of course, we give out these scholarships. So all the students receiving scholarships this year are remarkable in many ways, but one of the things that we really like to focus on is we like to award our scholarships to young people who we think model what being a Rotarian is about, which is about serving other people. And so we're looking for students who've been exceptional in multiple ways, but also are looking for towards a future of service to others. And so overall, we're going to recognize 2 people tonight who are looking at careers in nursing and 2 that are potentially looking at careers in teaching. And so for this session, it's my pleasure to award the University Place Fircrest Rotary Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to a young man who is going to be attending Eastern Washington University, and that is Mr. Joshua Stanton. Joshua received a varsity letter for community service, so that's a future Rotarian, in addition to being a future U.S. history teacher, I hear. And so I think we have some HR people with a letter of intent somewhere. We'll just forward date it for you, Josh. Congratulations.
Our next scholarship is the Bernice A.B. Key Scholarship and the University Place Principals Association Scholarship. I'd like to call Principal Mr. Tom Adams up.
Thank you. The Bernice A.B. Key Scholarship is provided to students with outstanding academic achievement. This scholarship seeks to make possible the opportunity for post-secondary education. And tonight we honor 2 award winners, Maya Bramble and Carrington Smith. Each year, the University Place Principals Association selects a Curtis High School senior that has excelled in the classroom and demonstrates the characteristics and passion for a future career in education. I think it's fitting as we do this to note, as Mr. Chamberlain said, there are several staff members here today with us. What we try to do in our rules, as well as encourage the whole child, is we always want them to know how impactful and rewarding our jobs are. So we're really excited when some of our kids tell us that they're going to be educators. The University Place Principals Association Scholarship this year is awarded to Reed Colkin.
For our next grouping of scholarships, starting off with the Bill Doucette Memorial Scholarship, I would like to call up our counselor, Mr. Barnaby Fletcher.
Good evening. The first scholarship I'd like to present is the Bill Doucette Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Doucette was a former counselor at Curtis High School with a deep conviction that all students would have the opportunity to pursue post-secondary education. This year's winner is Violet Carter. The next scholarship that I have the opportunity to present is the CHS Futures Counselor Scholarship. The CHS Future Counselor Scholarship is a scholarship awarded to a Curtis High School senior who plans to pursue a career in counseling. This year's recipient is Keely Paulson. Next up is the Curtis PTSA Scholarship. The Curtis PTSA Scholarship is awarded to students with leadership skills and honorable citizens qualities. The Curtis PTSA Scholarship is awarded to the following students. So come up and spread yourselves out just a little bit. Connor Franz. Noel Grindsteiner. Darren Gruner. Lila Roy. Henry Stem. And Tiffany Kim. Give those recipients one more round of applause. Next up is the Katie Andrews Memorial Scholarship. Katie Andrews was a swimmer and pool worker while attending Curtis. This scholarship is awarded to a senior in the CHS aquatic program with outstanding service and leadership. The Katie Andrews Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Annalise Painter. The next award is the University Place Classified Association Scholarship. The University Place Classified Association is proud to award academic and vocational scholarships to graduating high school seniors who are children or grandchildren of UPCA employees. The University Place Classified Association Scholarship is awarded to Callie Gronlund. The University Place Education Association awards scholarships to high school seniors who have a parent that teaches in University Place School District. The University Place Education Association Scholarship is awarded to Grayson Lupus. The last scholarship that I have the opportunity to present is the Weller Orthodontics Scholarship. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship honors a student who radiates positive attitude towards those around them and does not let short-term challenges get in the way of ambitious goals. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship is awarded to Isabel Brown. Let's go ahead and give our scholarship recipients one more round of applause. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and go into our honor graduates. Honor graduates are students who, throughout their time at the Curtis Junior High and the high school, have maintained a 3.5 GPA. So this is such an accomplishment, so it's an awesome time to go ahead and award them. First up, Samuel Allenpie. In the fall, Samuel will attend the University of Washington to study mathematics. Samuel Allenpie. Maram Al-Shabani. In the fall, Maram plans to attend the University of Washington and major in environmental science. Maram Al-Shabani. Carolina Bacher. In the fall, Carolina will attend Pace University and study musical theater and art history. She has earned honor scholarships from Pace. Carolina Bacher. Kyle Bailey. In the fall, Kyle plans to attend the University of Washington and will study engineering or finance. Kyle Bailey. Jillian Baker. In the fall, Jillian will attend Central Washington University and plans to double major in secondary education and mathematics. Jillian Baker. Allison Barrett. In the fall, Allison will attend the University of Washington, Tacoma. She has not yet decided on her major, but could see herself studying biomedical sciences. Allison Barrett. Michaela Beck. In the fall, Michaela will attend Gonzaga University. She has earned the Dean's Scholarship. Michaela Beck. Maya Bramble. In the fall, Maya will attend the University of Washington and major in business. Maya Bramble. Isabel Brown. In the fall, Isabel plans to attend the University of Washington, Tacoma and pursue a biology degree. Isabel Brown. Aiden Cadle. In the fall, Aiden will attend the University of Washington and study engineering. Aiden Cadle. Violet Carter. In the fall, Violet will attend Rocky Mountain College and study health and human performance. She has received the Trustees Scholarship as well as a cross-country and track scholarship. Violet Carter. Jungwon Cho. In the fall, Jungwon plans to attend the University of Washington and study to become an electrical engineer or a doctor. Jungwon Cho. Reed Colquitt. In the fall, Reed will attend the University of Portland and study secondary education and psychology. She's received the President's Scholarship, the UP Washington Success Award, and the Robert J. Handy and Washington State Retirees Association Scholarship. Reed Colquitt. Amelia Cotter. In the fall, Amelia plans to attend the University of Washington and major in engineering. Amelia Cotter. Sarah Curran. In the fall, Sarah will attend Gonzaga University and study to become a nurse. She has earned the Trustee Scholarship and the Donna Lee Bauer Scholarship. Sarah Curran. Emily Enos. In the fall, Emily plans to attend Pacific Lutheran University and major in international communications. She's received a Merit and Ethnic Scholarship. Emily Enos. Alexander Ewing. In the fall, Alexander will attend the University of Washington and will begin his studies to become a lawyer. Alexander Ewing. Sierra Fidel. In the fall, Sierra plans to attend the University of California, San Diego and major in neurobiology. Sierra Fidel. Nicholas Finley. In the fall, Nicholas will finish his AA at TCC and then transfer to the University of Washington to finish his degree in finance. Nicholas Finley. Connor Franz. In the fall, Connor plans to attend the University of Washington and study history and political science. Connor Franz. Gary Garcia. In the fall, Gary will attend Pacific Lutheran University to study to become a nurse. He has received an academic and music scholarship. Gary Garcia. Talia Garza. In the fall, Talia plans to attend the University of Washington and study business administration at the Foster School of Business. Talia Garza. Noelle Grindsteiner. In the fall, Noelle will attend the University of Washington to study marketing and arts media. She has received the Culture Apex Scholarship as well as the Achievement Scholarship. Noelle Grindsteiner. Jaden Kallenberger. In the fall, Jaden plans to attend Friends University and double major in psychology and Christian spiritual formation. Jaden Kallenberger. Sophie Loft. In the fall, Sophie plans to attend San Jose State University and major in the theatrical arts. Sophie Loft. Grayson Lupus. In the fall, Grayson will attend the University of Puget Sound to study business. He has earned a Merit Scholarship and a Music Scholarship. Grayson Lupus. Keegan March. In the fall, Keegan plans to attend California Lutheran University to study geology. He has received the Oaks Scholarship. Keegan March. Sean O'Boyle. In the fall, Sean will attend the United States Naval Academy at Annapolis. He plans to major in chemistry and pursue a career as a naval officer. Sean O'Boyle. Keely Paulson. In the fall, Keely plans to attend Vanguard University of Southern California and major in elementary education. She's received the Presidential Centennial Scholarship, the Honors College Scholarship, as well as a Music Scholarship. Keely Paulson. Annalise Painter. In the fall, Annalise plans to attend Montana State University and major in kinesiology. She has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. Annalise Painter. Lila Roy. In the fall, Lila will attend George Fox University and major in either education or business. She has received the George Fox Merit Scholarship and the Scholarship Summit. Lila Roy. Henry Stemp. The University of Washington will be home for Henry in the fall, where he will major in biology and business. Henry Stemp. Ethan Tice. In the fall, Ethan plans to attend Washington State University and major in mechanical engineering. Ethan Tice. Katrina Wangen. In the fall, Katrina plans to attend the University of Central Florida and major in engineering. She has received the Benequisto Scholarship through Central Florida University, the All-Washington Scholar Phi Theta Kappa Scholarship, and the National Merit University of Central Florida Scholarship. Katrina Wangen. Jordan Hendricks. In the fall, Jordan plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in biology. She has received the Arizona Distinction Award. Jordan Hendricks. Let's go ahead and give all of our honor grads one more round of applause. At this time, I'd also like to honor Connor Bell, who has served or has gone out to school for half the day at the Pierce County Skills Center, and he has been one of their honor graduates at the Pierce County Skills Center as well. So go ahead and give him a round of applause as well. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce our National Merit Awards. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. High school students have entered the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT and qualifying tests in their junior year. Out of the 1.5 million entrants, approximately 50,000 with the highest PSAT scores qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of those 50,000 students, 34,000 of the high scores on the PSAT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended scholars placed among the top 5% of more than 1.5 million students. In February, that number was trimmed to approximately 15,000 students, which is about the top 1% in the nation. Those students were notified that they had advanced to be as a finalist at National Merit. This year, Curtis is honored to have a National Merit finalist in Katrina Wangen. One other thing that Katrina also earned from the National Merit is that this year she earned the National Hispanic Recognition as a recipient. So the College Board each year creates pathways to college for students who are underrepresented by awarding them academic honors and connecting them with universities across the country. Katrina is one of those recipients. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Commander Swathwood, who will introduce a couple other awards.
Good afternoon. Our military is made up of over 1 million serving personnel. This 1 million is led by a cadre of commissioned officers. These commissioned officers are trained at different academies. The Naval Academy was established in 1845 by then Secretary of Navy Bancroft. He saw the need to train naval officers in naval warfare and leadership. Since then, they have supplied the Navy with the young officers to go forth and do our nation's bidding. The Naval Academy gets several applications. less than 16,000 qualify to even be looked at. And out of that, less than 1,200 make it in. That puts the acceptance rate at about 8%. Tonight, we have an 8%er here. The Naval Academy is a 4-year scholarship, room, board, and yes, a job at the end. It's worth over $350,000. Tonight, I'd like you to help me celebrate and congratulate Sean O'Boyle on his appointment to the Naval Academy.
Let's give everybody that has gotten an award tonight one more big round of applause. Now I'd like to invite up our principal, Mr. Tom Adams, to give us our closing statements.
Thank you. So before I conclude the evening, this portion of our evening, so we have 2 more ceremonies, they're similar after this. So in a moment, I'm going to ask you to do some things for us to help us with that. But I think one of the things I've reflected on over the past several days and weeks as we kind of get closer to this time of the year is, what is it specifically about being an honor graduate at Curtis High School that is special just beyond, its vacuum specialness. And I was talking to a teaching candidate today and talking to him about our school. And I said, if you look at our school and if you look at our district, the average student at our high school that starts just even in the 7th grade in our system is about 2 years ahead of an average Washington High School student. And then we start talking specifically about our math program and our advanced algebra, which is kind of the baseline math here at the high school, is you're about a year ahead of your peers throughout the state. And so I think that does a pretty good job of encapsulating how difficult it is to be an honor graduate at a school that continues to ask rigor and pace of its students and continues to ask the support mechanism on the back end for the parents and the teachers. And it's a synergy in a system that works very well together. The mutual accountability and respect that all 4, the students, the teachers, the community, and the parents, have to produce such outstanding and fabulous students is why I think it's really special to be an honor graduate here at the high school. So I just thought I'd share that because you're an above average bear if you're an honor graduate at Curtis High School. With that, I would like to conclude this evening. We do have 2 more ceremonies, so it is very important for us to be able to bring our next group in and help do some cleaning and things of that nature. So if everybody could help me with this, what I'm about to ask you to do, I'd very much appreciate it. First of all, thank you all again for coming. Your presence makes this special. The work that you've done for these kids over the last 18 years, kids, make sure please that you're thanking your parents for all that they have done for you, seen and unseen, because I promise you there's been a lot of both, okay? So I really appreciate everybody's support in making this night so special and being a part of these kids' journeys. As we conclude, please go ahead and go up the ramp to 40th there so you can get some pictures up there. There's lots of great pictures out in front of the school. You can, if parents you want to leave a minute or 2 early, you can get your kids as they come up the ramp. But that's where we're going to ask everybody to exit so that we can bring in our groups from around both ways and kind of keep this watch mechanism working here throughout the evening. Thank you all very much for coming. I look forward to seeing everybody in a couple weeks on Conference and Field at Lincoln Stadium. Go Bucks! Welcome to the second of 3 honor graduate and scholarship award evenings or events this evening. Welcome, my name is Tom Adams. I'm the very proud principal here at Curtis Senior High School. On behalf of our team, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to everyone here tonight as we recognize our class of 2021 honor graduates and scholarship winners. We're excited to offer this program for honor graduates, scholarship winners, and their families. Please join me in giving our honor graduates and scholarship winners a round of applause. Before I begin, I would like to recognize the superintendent of University Place School District, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain, who is back with us tonight. Mr. Chamberlain is a staunch supporter of everything that we do here and of your children, so we really appreciate him being here in support of them this evening. I would also like to thank our team who went to great lengths to put together this program in this setting. Mrs. Kelsey Park, Ms. Jackie Thomas, Mr. Stu Dodge, Ms. Suzanne Vick, Ms. Trish Beaver, Mr. Mike Tompkins, Mr. Blair Lindbergh, Ms. Elisa Jones, and Ms. Deb Douglas for their work, led by Mrs. Park. So I really appreciate all that they did. This has taken several weeks to get together, so thank you very much. This event marks a milestone for our seniors in their path with us. And it's a seminal moment. And we know we're getting close to graduation when the honor graduate and scholarship night comes. We honor these amazing graduates who excel in the classroom and in our community. And in doing so, we also thank those who have provided time, mentorship, guidance, and support for our graduates throughout their careers. And graduates, your parents and family have supported you both in efforts seen by you and unseen throughout your 18 years. So please remember to thank them tonight, tomorrow, and in the future for everything that they've done for you to help you get to where you are this evening. Tonight we will present a multitude of scholarships as well as recognize our class of 2021 graduates who over the course of their time in high school achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or better. Earlier this evening we also recognize our Varsity Letter and Community Service Award winners. And tonight we honor our 2021 National Merit Award finalists Katrina Wengen and Kevin Nguyen. I would also like to thank our scholarship presenters for participating in our program and for honoring the memory of those whom we seek to recognize by giving these scholarships. It is a tremendous point of recognition in terms of how connected the community is to the school, that we would have so many scholarships to give and that they would be so important to the school and the community, and that those people would want to come back and talk a little bit about their award and why it's so important to them to be giving it in memory of somebody, or in some cases themselves, to our 2021 graduates. So I really appreciate that, and I think that is an important point to make just in terms of how important this is to the community. Without further ado, I would now like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies, our Career and College Readiness Counselor, Mr. Mike Tompkins, who will introduce the first scholarship presenter. Mr. Tompkins.
Just want to say thank you guys all for being here tonight. So the first scholarship presenter is actually Michael Tompkins. So tonight we're going to recognize the Curtis PTSA Scholarship. The Curtis PTSA Scholarship is awarded to students with leadership skills and honorable citizenship qualities. This year, the PTSA Scholarship is awarded to the following students: Asante Hayes, Ruth Jimenez, Joyce Lee. And Tiffany Kim. Next, I would like to invite Principal Mr. Tom Adams back up to give the A.B. Keys Scholarship, the Bernice A.B. Keys Scholarship, and the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship.
Thank you. The Bernice A.B. Keys Scholarship is provided to students with outstanding academic achievement. This scholarship makes possible the opportunity for post-secondary education. Tonight's winner of the A.B. Keys Scholarship Award is Ellie Sue. In the spirit of what I was mentioning earlier, this scholarship is a new scholarship for us, and it's provided by a recent graduate who has gone on to do amazing things in the world and wanted to give back to the school and those that would come after her. Christina Pham is her name, and she provided money for the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship. The Ethnic Studies Scholarship is an academic field that studies history, experiences, cultures, and issues of racial and ethnic groups, which includes but is not limited to African and African American studies, Native American studies, Asian American studies, and Latino-Latina studies. There are countless histories of communities now in the United States that are often not told in U.S. history, and this scholarship awards students from Curtis Senior High School with an interest in ethnic studies and/or a fundamental understanding of those long-standing inequities and misrepresentations of communities of color in U.S. history textbooks. Sarah W. Wamgi, through her passion for healthcare, hopes to address healthcare inequity and biases in her future work as a neuroscientist or a physician. Sarah, please come up. And now I'd like to invite up CHS Guidance Counselor, Ms. Beth Edwards.
The Shane Malmassi Tropic Art Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded annually in the name of Shane Malmassi to a college or art school bound senior who has outstanding participation in the CHS art program. The Shane Malmassi Tropic Art Scholarship is awarded to Kevin Wen. The University Place Classified Association is proud to award academic and vocational scholarships to graduating high school seniors who are children or grandchildren of UPCA employees. The University Place Classified Association Scholarship is awarded to Elizabeth Johnson. The University Place Education Awards Association awards scholarships to high school seniors who have a parent that teaches in the University Place School District. The University Place Education Association Scholarship is awarded to Anna Horn. I'm now happy to present our honor graduates who have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or above throughout their high school career. Kyle Hand. Kyle will be attending the University of Eastern Washington University this fall and plans on majoring in kinesiology. He was awarded the Dean Scholarship from Eastern Washington University. Kyle Hand. Darcy Hay. This fall, Darcy will be attending Western Washington University and would like to major in marketing, supply chain management. He was given an admissions merit award from Western. Darcy Hay. Asante Hayes. Asante will be attending the University of Washington this fall and plans on majoring in art graphic design. Asante Hayes. Anna Horn. This fall, Anna will be attending the London College of Music at the University of West London and plans on majoring in musical theater. Anna Horn. Janiyah Horn. This fall, Janiyah will either attend the University of Miami or take a gap year. She is interested in studying biology, business, writing, and photography. Janiyah Horn. Kyla Hudson. This fall, Kyla will be attending the University of Washington Tacoma and plans on majoring in art, media, and culture. Kyla Hudson. Abigail Hughes. Abigail will be attending Pacific Lutheran University this fall and is undecided on a major but is interested in psychology and will minor in music. She was awarded the PLU Presidential Scholarship, Housing Scholarship, Music Scholarship, Supplemental Academic Scholarship, and PLU Alumni Referral Scholarship. Abigail Hughes. Luke Johnson. Luke will be attending Pierce County Skills Center next fall and then will attend a local technical or community college. He is planning a career as a video game designer. Luke was also a Pierce County Skills Center honors graduate and was named Senior of the Year for DigiPen Video Game Development. Luke Johnson. Mason Keller. This fall, Mason will be attending the University of Washington and would like to major in biology. Mason Keller. Jacob Kessling. Jacob will be attending Pacific Lutheran University this fall and plans on majoring in music education. He He has been awarded a PLU Academic Scholarship, a Music Achievement Scholarship, an Alumni Dependent Scholarship, and 253 Scholarship. Jacob Hesley. Charlotte Keel. This fall, Charlotte will be attending the University of Arizona and would like to major in criminal justice and minor in business. She was awarded the Wildcat Excellence Award Scholarship. Charlotte Keel. Hyungsuk Kim. This fall, Hyungsuk will be attending Western Washington University and would like to major in psychology. Hyungsuk Kim. Benita Kasembo. This fall, Benita will be attending Stanford University and would like to major in political science. She earned the Tacoma Lynx Princess Jackson Award. Benita Kasembo. Samantha Laramie. Samantha will be attending the University of Idaho this fall and plans on majoring in environmental science. Samantha Laramie. Penny Lay. This fall, Penny will be attending the University of Washington and would like to major in computer science. She has been awarded the Washington State Opportunity Scholarship. Penny Lay. Ryan Lay. Ryan will be attending the University of Washington this fall and plans on majoring in economics and statistics. Ryan Lay. Joyce Lee. Joyce will be attending Carnegie Mellon University this fall and would like to major in international relations. She was awarded the Carnegie Mellon Grant, the Tacoma Propeller Club Scholarship, and the Worth It Scholarship. Joyce Lee. Autumn Long. Autumn will be attending Oregon State University this fall and plans on majoring in psychology. She was awarded a Provost Scholarship. Autumn Long. Sophia Long. This fall, Sophia will be attending the University of California, Santa Barbara and plans on majoring in marine biology. Sophia Long. Lee Lopez Silvers. Lee will be attending Marshall University this fall and would like to major in psychology. She has been awarded an academic scholarship and an athletic scholarship for swim. Lee Lopez Silvers. Lillian Louie. Lillian will be attending Tacoma Community College this fall and plans on majoring in graphic design and business. Lillian Louie. Ellie Like. This fall, Ellie will be attending Washington State University and would like to major in marketing and/or graphic design. She has been granted the Distinguished University Achievement Award. Ellie Like. Madeline Markham. This fall, Madeline will be attending Lawrence University Conservatory of Music and plans on majoring in violin performance. She has been awarded the More Light Scholarship, the Laurentian Scholarship, the Lawrence University Completer Award, and the Main Hall Green Award. Madeline Markham. Adriana McCrae. Adriana will be attending Pacific Lutheran University this fall and would like to major in biology. She was awarded a scholarship from the Burger King Scholarship Foundation. Adriana McCrae. Emma McDonald. Emma will be attending the University of Washington this fall and plans on majoring in business or economics. Emma McDonald. Isla McCassin. This fall, Isla will be attending the University of Washington and would like to major in mechanical engineering. She has been awarded the University Scholarship Seattle and the Washington Opportunity Scholarship. Isla McCassin. Isabel Moriarty. Isabel will be attending the University of Washington this fall and plans on majoring in psychology. Isabel Moriarty. Kevin Wen. This fall, Kevin will be attending the University of Washington and plans on majoring in chemical engineering. Kevin Wen. Vivian Wen. This fall, Vivian will be attending the University of Washington and is undecided about her major. Vivian Wen. Aislinn Nisbet. Aislinn will be enlisting in the Navy this fall and plans on a career in damage control. Aislinn Nisbet. Joel Noreen. This fall, Joel will be attending California Baptist University and would like to major in mechanical engineering. He was awarded a trustee scholarship, a College of Engineering scholarship, and a School of Music scholarship. Joel Noreen. John Nunez. John will be attending the University of Washington this fall and is undecided on his major. John Nunez. Tiffany Kim. In the fall, Tiffany will attend the University of Washington and major in business administration and finance. She has received the University of Washington Academic Scholarship as well as the Federal Way Hannon Scholarship. Tiffany Kim. And let's give everyone a round of applause for such a National Merit Awards. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship qualifying test in their junior year. Out of the 1.5 million entrants, approximately 50,000 with the highest PSAT NMSQT selection index scores qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of those 50,000 students, 34,000 of the high scorers on the PSAT NMSQT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended scholars placed among the top 5% of more than 1.5 million students. This year, Curtis High School is honored to announce Joyce Lee as a National Merit Commended Scholar. In February, approximately 15,000 students, the top 1% in the nation, are notified that they have advanced to finalist standing. This year, Curtis is honored to announce Kevin Wen as a National Merit finalist. The College Board National Recognition Programs create pathways to college for underrepresented students by awarding them academic honors and connecting them with universities across the country. Students who take the PSAT, NMSQT, PSAT 10, or AP exams and are African American or Black, Hispanic American or Latinx, Indigenous, or attend school in a rural area or a small town may be invited to apply for academic recognition as a part of the College Board National Recognition Programs. This year, Curtis is proud to announce Adriana McCrae as a College Board National African American Recognition recipient.
All right, so if we can just give one more big round of applause to everybody tonight. Now I'm going to invite up Mr. Tom Adams to give us our closing.
So as you probably know, this is the second of 3 of these events this evening. In order to get people here to honor you in person, we had to space it out this way. So I'm going to ask for your help in just a second as we look to exit, and then the next group is going to come in. But I want to share a story. I told this in the first session. I will tell it again in the next session. I've been reflecting a little bit on why it is such an esteemed accomplishment to be an honor graduate at Curtis High School. And I'll give you guys just a little bit of information behind that. Is that students that are in our 7th grade, if they arrive here in our 7th grade, by the time they would leave the high school, they're about 2 years ahead on average of their peer academically across the state. That would just kind of be an average. You see that in math as well. Specifically, the advanced algebra course here is kind of the backbone course. And if you're in the advanced algebra course, you are a year ahead, if not more, than your peers by accomplishment. And I was telling that story to an applicant, a teaching applicant. We were talking actually today. And I think, so you're getting a 3.5 at Curtis High School GPA. The combination of the rigor academically that we ask students to achieve and that we ask teachers to pace and common plan around to enable the students to reach these heights, and then the support we ask from the community and the symbiotic relationship that exists there, is how Curtis High School comes to produce such amazing kids. And obviously you have to be the drivers of that by producing the work. But trying to describe that to people that don't really work in the system, it's sometimes you kind of get a, oh yeah, isn't that the same everywhere? And it's not. To be an honor graduate at Curtis High School is to truly accomplish something special, especially when you consider everything else these kids do. The jobs, the sports, the music, the drama, the commitment to things outside of the classroom. And that is why you really need to go home tonight and be proud of yourselves, and that is why we all need to be very proud of them and the system. The K-12 system here at University Place School District at Curtis High School, that everybody works together in partnership to help produce these amazing people and community members. With that, I want to thank everybody for coming. These events are very, very special, and we're very happy to be able to put this together. If everybody could do me a favor, and as you go, please exit up the ramp. Our photographer will be able to get some pictures. Kids, you can get some pictures up there and in and around the outside of the school with your awards and with your family and in your gown, so please do that. And we do have another group coming in, so we're going to get to cleaning and getting this all set up for them. I look forward to seeing everybody in a couple weeks, 17 days at graduation. Thank you very much for coming. Bye-bye. this opportunity to welcome everybody to the third of three honor, grad, and scholarship recognition ceremonies that we're having tonight here at Curtis High School. My name is Tom Adams. I'm the very proud principal of the high school. And on behalf of our team, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to everybody here this evening. I appreciate everybody's participation in person, outside, in this amazing venue that we put together to recognize our class of 2021 honor graduates and scholarship winners. Please join me in congratulating our scholarship. As we begin, I would like to thank the superintendent of University Place School District, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain, for being here tonight. He is a staunch supporter, obviously, of all the kids in the school district, but really the events that we do around our seniors. He is always here, always present, participating, and sharing in this night. Thank you, Mr. Chamberlain, for being here this evening. I would also like to thank the members of the Curtis High School team that put this together through the planning of the last several weeks and then the logistics of actually getting it together. Ms. Kelsey Park, Ms. Jackie Thomas, Mr. Stu Dodge, Ms. Suzanne Vick, Ms. Trish Bieber, Mr. Mike Tompkins, Mr. Blair Lindbergh, Ms. Elisa Jones, and Ms. Deb Douglas for their work putting this together, especially Mrs. Park, whose vision it was to get this set up the way that it is. The Honor Grad and Scholarship Night is a seminal moment for our Honor Grads and Scholarship Award winners. It marks the beginning of the end of their path. At the end of May, with graduation very much in the horizon at this point. And we come together to honor these amazing graduates who excel in the classroom and in our community. And in doing so, we also thank those who have provided time, mentorship, guidance, and support for our graduates throughout their classic careers. And graduates, I would remind you to please thank your parents, guardians, and family members for all of the support and guidance that they have provided you, both seen and unseen, because I promise you there's a lot of both to get you to this point. Tonight we will present a multitude of scholarships, as well as recognize our class of 2021 graduates who over the course of their time in high school achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or better. Earlier this evening we also recognized our Varsity Letter and Community Service Award winners, and we honored our 2021 National Merit Award finalists Katrina Wengen and Kevin Wynn. I would like to thank our scholarship presenters for taking the time to be here tonight. The people that come up here to talk about the scholarships and the people that those scholarships represent are connected in some form or fashion to that award and to that person. And one of the hallmarks of the school and the University Place community is that we would have so many people to honor through the scholarship process. That means that our community partners have provided financial aid, and in doing so recognize someone who's been very important through either their journey or the journey of somebody here at Curtis High School. And it means a lot that those scholarships would be represented by either a family member, the person themselves, or somebody that's very much connected to them. So I really appreciate the time that they took to come here tonight and share the scholarships with us. And I would now like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies, our Career and College Readiness Counselor, Mr. Mike Tompkins, who will introduce the first presenter.
Just like to say welcome everybody and thank you for coming tonight. Our first awards are going to be some athletic awards, and so the first ones are Bob Robinson Award, and I would like to invite Mr. Matthew Robinson up at this time.
My dad was a longtime teacher and coach at Curtis Senior and Junior High School. His contributions to our school and students and community are deep and wide. Bob taught 43 years. My dad taught 43 years. About 33 years spent at Curtis Senior High School prior to teaching in UP he taught at Lake Tapps Elementary, and he is a former UPSD Teacher of the Year. He was awarded Teacher Tribute by Stanford University in 2003 and received a Nobel Educator Award in 2006. My dad coached 30 years in UPSD and was part of 16 conference championships and 5 state championship teams. He also served as a friend, mentor, and several students, faculty members, and coaches throughout the years. His 5 children attended Curtis High School and University Place School District, as did several of his grandchildren. His wife worked alongside him in University Place School District and continues to call University Place home. Congratulations on being selected as the recipient of the year's Bob Robb Outstanding Male Athlete Award. Best of luck in your future, Mason Watamara.
Now for our next athletic award, the Gloria Odell Award, I would like to invite Miss Jan Levenseller up.
So my last name being Levenseller, I'm not a member of the Odell family, but Gloria Odell was reached out to by a staff member, and she asked if I would present this award, and it was an extreme honor. I really felt very proud to do so. I was a student in Gloria Odell's class as a student here at Curtis High School. Gloria Odell was a pioneer, not only at Curtis High School, but also with women's athletics in general. Mrs. Odell was the first with many programs at Curtis High School. When she started at CHS in 1960, she came in with the first sophomore class and was the first female PE teacher. Her teaching career at Curtis was very accomplished and went from 1960 to 1986. During her career at CHS, Mrs. Odell was not only the first female PE teacher, she was the first volleyball coach, first drill team leader, and was also the cheerleader advisor. Mrs. Odell has a great admiration and respect for the community of University Place and University Place School District. She has been a resident in UP since 1953, when she moved here after she graduated from Washington State University with her teaching certificate. All 3 of Mrs. Odell's children went through the University Place School District and graduated in 1971, 1973, and 1975. Gloria Odell's impact on athletics and Curtis High School was significant. She helped pave the way for equality in athletics for our female student athletes. Will you please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Gloria Odell Award, Female Athlete of the Year, Waco Wilford. I will accept her honor.
Now we're going to move into some scholarship awards. The first award tonight is going to be the Bob Lucy Scholarship, and I would like to invite up Mr. Bob Lucy for that award.
It's a real pleasure to be here. People that were just mentioned before, tremendous individuals that were a part of the great school district. It continues to be great. 50 years ago this week, I got a call from the University Place School District, and Superintendent George Curtis offered me my first teaching job. It would be my first job in UP and my last job. The thing that I wanted to share with you is, you know, George Curtis became a good friend. And over the years, and especially towards the end of his life, I would go see him. And the thing that always amazed me about George Curtis was the first thing that would come from him was, were the students like at Curtis? And I'd say, well, George, they dress differently. And he'd say, Bob, they dress differently in 1927. So that's a heck of a span. But the thing about it is, if George was to, if he was still alive and he was still to ask me about Curtis High School and the students, and especially after the last year and a half, I'd have to say that not only the students who have gone through something that in my 50 years of being a part of the school district have not had to go through, but the students, the teachers, the staff, Mr. Chamberlain, the administration have done an awesome job and helped navigate adversity that none of us could have predicted. I share that because the Bob Lucy Scholarship, the staff here in UP makes the decision. And the decision is based on who makes things work in your class. When you have a student, there's always students that come into your class you really look forward when they walk in because they just kind of make things work. They're usually positive. They usually are ready. And the other thing is they're usually respected. They're respected by their peers. They're respected by the staff that they come in contact with, whether it be teachers or people, individuals that work in the cafeteria. They have earned that. And the last thing is, they also are the individuals, and I was talking to Blair Lindbergh, and he mentioned this, and especially this individual. They're the ones that come up and say, what can I do to help out? You know, they look for places to help. The award is decided by the staff, so all of the staff. And this year's female award winner is Jayla Ward.
Now we're going to move on to the Rotary Club of University Place First Scholarship. I'm going to invite up Superintendent Mr. Jeff Chamberlain.
Thank you, Mr. Tompkins, and I want to welcome all of you here tonight and congratulate you for the achievements of your students. I'm here to offer and award a couple of our students on behalf of the University Place First Rotary Club. But before I do that, I wanted to just recognize Mr. Adams and his staff. I got this really clever nickname for them, which I didn't think of earlier, Mr. Adams, but I think from now on we should call them the PEP Squad. And PEP will be an acronym for Pandemic Event Planning Squad. Because this really great event, this is the third iteration of this event tonight in this really cool space, is one of many that this team has planned since last March when they did all these creative, wonderful things for kids and graduation and the senior tour, and this year it's been just one thing after the next. So, Mr. Adams, congratulations to your team and all the support. And of course they do it because our kids deserve it, they earn it, they're worth it, and the students that we're going to recognize tonight are really extra special. And so before I give the Rotary Scholarships, I want to play the superintendent card, and on behalf of the district, I want to recognize and thank all of the students that are being recognized, not just in this session, but in the two earlier sessions. These young people have been tremendous leaders for our district, and as Coach Lucy said, in a really difficult time. When everything was harder, These young people showed up, they worked hard, they modeled that excellence that's become part of the Curtis High School tradition. So we're just grateful for you, and we know you're going to go on to do great things. We're sorry about the wackiness of your senior year, but we're just impressed by you, so congratulations to you. In addition to being superintendent, I'm also a proud member of our local Rotary Club here in University Place. It used to be called Tacoma Narrows Rotary Club. Now we are the University Place Fir-Crest Rotary Club. There's about 40 of us. And that's 40 out of about 1.2 million Rotarians worldwide. It's a worldwide service organization. There's about 35,000 clubs, and we've had one right here in University Place for a really long time. Our club locally, we do a lot of things, but we've always been really staunch supporters of this school district and Curtis High School. So we, over the last 5 to 10 years, we've given dozens of scholarships to our preschoolers so that we can increase access to early childhood education. We've promoted primary literacy at all 4 of our primary schools. We give the Curtis Junior High School Student of the Month Award. Are there any former Curtis Junior High School Student of the Month Award winners in this session? You've got to be kidding me. But we will reevaluate our selection process. There were many in the first couple of groups, so there's lots of great students, that get the award though. But it's just, it's a club that is really dedicated to promoting education and great supporters of University Place School District. So we're going to offer 3 scholarships this year. One we've already given to a young man in an earlier session, but 3 more to give. The students receiving scholarships this year are remarkable in many ways. However, we've intentionally selected students with an eye toward those pursuing careers in service-oriented fields such as teaching and counseling, nursing. This is what we do as Rotarians. We're a service club. And so we wanted to recognize and provide some scholarships to students who are looking for careers in those areas. So I'm honored to award 3 more young people tonight a $1,500 scholarship to help pursue their post-high school education. So to start with, I'd like to recognize Sophia Barreto as one of our recipients. Sophia plans to pursue a career in nursing at Tacoma Community College. So thank you for that pursuit and congratulations to you. Next, I'd like to invite Isabel Hopkins up to the stage. Isabel will also be receiving a $1,500 scholarship from the University Place Fir-Crest Rotary Club, so that she too can go on to Tacoma Community College and pursue a future in nursing. It's pretty cool that 2 of our young people are choosing a healthcare profession after the last year that we've lived through. So thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Sophia. Last but not least, I'd like to invite Hannah Shea up to the stage. Scholarship to Hannah so that she can go to Western Washington University, continue to be a Viking, and pursue a field in psychology, counseling, and we strongly recommend teaching. So congratulations to you, Hannah. And then lastly, Joshua Stan, who's not here, we honored him earlier, is the 4th recipient. So again, thank you all for your support throughout the year, for being here tonight, for all the great things you've done to help produce these tremendous graduates.
Okay, so to present our next 2 awards, the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship and the Cindy Baldwin Service Scholarship, I'd like to invite up Curtis's principal, Mr. Tom Adams.
Thanks, Mr. Tompkins. In the spirit of what I was mentioning earlier, one of our recent graduates who has gone out into the world and done amazing things wanted to give back and wanted to provide further opportunities for students that came behind her. Her name is Christina Pham. She's an amazing young person right now doing work in Washington, D.C. And she wanted to fund a CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship. Ethnic studies is an academic field that studies history, experiences, cultures, and issues of race and ethnic groups, which includes but is not limited to African and African American studies, Native American studies, Asian American studies, and Latino studies. There are countless histories of communities now in the United States that are often not told in U.S. history and history curricula. And this scholarship awards students from Curtis Senior High School with an interest in ethnic studies and or a fundamental understanding of those long-standing inequities and misrepresentations of communities of color in U.S. history textbooks. Jayla Ward looks to address ongoing systemic racism in her future career goals as a social worker or criminal defense lawyer, and is one of 2 first-time recipients of the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship. Jayla. I have the pleasure of discussing the next award. I don't know how many of you out there know or remember, knew or remember Cindy Baldwin. Cindy lived in University Place from the early 70s, right over there in, right off Cirque at Park Place, right? Or Park Royal. So Cindy's my godmother. And she started the Viking Scholarship Fund back in 1987, and she sat down with Superintendent Hawes and said, we need to do something to help further the post-high school goals of our children, and so I think we should start a scholarship fund. I said, man, that'd be awesome. And so she did that, and she was the main bookkeeper and organizer of the scholarship fund until right before she passed away in 2014. She had just given it away to people that would come after her a couple years before. But I got a hold of a letter that former principal and superintendent Dr. Rich Knuth wrote to her. And he wrote back in the late 80s, once this started, that she was a gift to Curtis High School community, the University Place community, and to principals and administrators, because she was willing to do so much work on behalf of kids that helped all of their dreams come true. Anyway, it's a pleasure and an honor to be able to present this scholarship. This is meant to be in the spirit of service. And Cindy was a servant, which you know if you know her, and everything she did was for other people. And so the winner of this prestigious scholarship seeks to improve the lives of others through service, and that is Jamie Shen. Jamie.
So I'm going to now invite up our counselor, Miss Lisa Marsh, and she's going to give out several awards. She's going to start with the CJ Sports Performance Training Scholarship.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. The first award is the CJ Sports Performance and Training Scholarship. This is provided to a graduating Curtis High School senior who will continue the role of a student athlete at either a 2 or a 4-year college. This year, for the inaugural CJ Sports Performance Training Scholarship is awarded to Megan O'Sullivan. Congratulations, Megan. Our next award is given in memory of Don Larson, who is the son of the founder of the University Place Refuse Company and a longtime owner. Don supported his family through the years by getting his hands dirty, operating and picking up garbage at University Place Refuse while also building houses. To honor his legacy and his support of the trades, we present these 2 scholarships to students wishing to further their education after graduation through trade schools or continuing their education at a community college. On behalf of the Larson, Holden, and Gruner families, this year's recipient of the Don Larson Memorial Scholarship are Cody Stesniak and Alejandro Valencia. Our next award is given on behalf Congratulations. And we got it. All right, our next award is given on behalf of Mr. Don Wolvers, who was an English teacher and a counselor here at Curtis High School for 33 years. This scholarship focuses on positive attitude, values, academics, and service to others. The 2021 Don Wolvers Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Taylor Roderick. The Kiwanis High School program is Key Club International, which is a leadership organization for teens, teaching leadership through service to others. The Kiwanis Club Scholarship is awarded to Christine Pham. The University Place Education Association Award scholarships are presented to high school seniors who have a parent that teaches in University Place School District. The University Place Education Association scholarships are awarded to the following students: Grant Ballou and Alyssa Ramos. The Weller Orthodontic Scholarship honors a student who radiates a positive attitude towards those around them and does not let short-term challenges get in the way of their ambitious goals. The Weller Orthodontic Scholarship is awarded to Mason Watamura. The West Tacoma Optimist Club's motto is bringing out the best in kids, and they provide an annual scholarship to a Curtis High School senior who has shown strong interest and dedication to their community. The West Tacoma Optimist Club Scholarship is awarded to Victoria Reardon. At this time, I'd like to shift the program to recognizing our honor graduates tonight. Honor graduates from Curtis High School have maintained a 3.5 or higher cumulative GPA from the 9th through the 12th grade. And our first honor graduate of the evening is Megan O'Sullivan. In the fall, Megan plans to attend South Florida State College and major in liberal arts and sciences. She plans to pursue a career as a doctor of osteopathic medicine. She has received the Honors College Scholarship, a cross-country scholarship, the Lewis McCord Family Scholarship, as well as the McCord Thrift Store Scholarship. Megan O'Sullivan. Cameron Pence. In the fall, Cameron plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in political science. She plans to pursue a career as an attorney. She has received the Arizona Recognition Tuition Scholarship. Cameron Pence. Mason Perotti. In the fall, Mason plans to attend the University of Washington and major in business. He plans to pursue a career as a real estate agent, and he has received a Golf Merit Scholarship. Mason Perotti. Christopher Peterson. CJ plans to attend Oregon State University in the fall and major in aerospace engineering. He hopes to ultimately work at NASA. He has received the Student Provost Scholarship as well as an Academic Achievement Scholarship. CJ Peterson. Christine Pham. In the fall, Christine plans to attend Barnard College and major in computer science. She would like to have a career as a software developer. Christine Pham. Jeffrey Pickle. In the fall, Jeffrey plans to attend the University of Washington and major in mechanical engineering. He would like to pursue a career as a pilot. Jeffrey Pickle. Alyssa Ramos. Alyssa will call Gonzaga University home in the fall, where she plans to major in biology. She would like to pursue a career in the medical field as a concussion specialist. Alyssa has received an Academic Merit Scholarship, the Jerry Beckendorf Community Services Scholarship, and the University Place Education Association Scholarship. Alyssa Ramos. Victoria Reardon. In the fall, Victoria plans to attend the University of Nevada, Las Vegas and major in kinesiology. Victoria Reardon. Trey Robinson. In the fall, Trey plans to attend Eastern Washington University and major in film. He would like to pursue a career as a football coach, and he has received the Eastern Washington University Dean's Scholarship. Trey Robinson. Taylor Roderick. In the fall, Taylor will attend Brigham Young University and is majoring in general studies. She is considering a career as an elementary school teacher. Taylor Roderick. Anna Russell. Anna plans to attend Tacoma Community College in the fall and major in psychology. Anna Russell. Eric Rue. In the fall, Eric plans to attend the University of Washington and major in computer science. Eric Rue. Thomas Sachs. In the fall, Thomas plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in finance and data science. He plans to pursue a career as a financial analyst. Thomas Sachs. Gabrielle Sasson. Gabrielle plans to attend the University of Florida in the fall and major in international studies. She has received the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship, the McCord Thrift Store Scholarship, as well as an Air Force ROTC Scholarship. Gabrielle Sasson. Jamie Shin. In the fall, Jamie plans to attend the University of Washington and major in early childhood and family studies. She has received the University Scholarship from the University of Washington as well as the CAG-RO Scholarship. Jamie Shin. Lauren Smith. In the fall, Lauren plans to attend Washington State University. She's currently undecided on her major and her career choice. Lauren Smith. Spiridowska Liza. In the fall, Spiridowska plans to continue her studies at Tacoma Community College and major in biology. She hopes to pursue a career as a dentist. Spiridowska Liza. Paige Thomas. In the fall, Paige plans to attend the University of California, Santa Barbara and major in history. She hopes to pursue a career as a curator at the Smithsonian. Paige Thomas. Gabrielle Thomason. In the fall, Gabriel plans to attend Oregon State University and major in biology. He plans to pursue a career as a United States Naval officer. He has received the Washington Undergraduate Exchange Merit Scholarship as well as a Navy ROTC Scholarship. Gabriel Thomason. Jayla Ward. Jayla will attend Colorado State University in the fall and major in sociology with a criminology and criminal justice concentration. She plans to pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. She has received the Harvesting Opportunity and Potential in Education Scholarship, the Elizabeth Wesley Youth Incentive Award, and the Ron Stevens Reaching Back Scholarship. Jayla Ward. Mason Watamura. Mason plans to attend Montana State University in the fall, where he will major in either computer science or computer engineering. He has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. Mason Watamura. Zion Williams. Zion will attend the University of Washington next fall and major in computer science engineering. Zion plans to pursue a career either playing in the major leagues or using his computer science degree. Zion Williams. Sydney Wright. In the fall, Sydney plans to attend Oregon State University and major in biology. She hopes to pursue a career as a radiologist. She has received the Oregon State University Provost Scholarship. Sydney Wright. Emma Young. In the fall, Emma plans to attend Butler University and major in fine arts. She plans to pursue a career as a professional dancer. She has earned a Butler University Academic Scholarship. Emma Young. Helen Young. Helen will attend the University of Victoria in the fall and major in music education. She has received the University of Victoria Music Scholarship. Helen Young. Dennis Yusufoff. In the fall, Dennis plans to attend Washington State University and major in mechanical engineering. He has received the Washington State University Dean Scholarship as well as the Experience Washington State University Scholarship. Dennis Yusufov. Grant Ballou. In the fall, Grant plans to attend Boise State University and is currently undecided on his major. He is interested in STEM or possibly film courses. Grant has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship, the Elks Scholarship, and the University Place Education Association Scholarship. Grant Ballou. At this time, I would also like to recognize one of our seniors who has been at the Pierce County Skills Center and was recognized as the Senior of the Year in the Fire Science Program and is a Pierce County Skills Center Honor graduate, Casey Verbrugge. Casey Verbrugge. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT, PSAT, National Merit Scholarship qualifying test in their junior year. Of the 1.5 million entrants, approximately 50,000 with the highest PSAT NMSQT Selection Index score, which consists of critical reading, mathematics, and writing skills, they qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of those 50,000 students, 34,000 of the high scorers on the PSAT and NMSQT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended scholars place among the top 5% of the more than 1.5 million students across the nation. This year, Curtis High School is honored to have 4 National Merit Commended Scholars. Abdul Hafiz Hassan, Eric Rue, Thomas Sachs, and Daniel Sa. And at this time, I would like to welcome Commander Slothwood to the stage to present our next awards.
All right, good evening. I promise I'm the last one. But then they're going to let the principal come to town. All right, the military is made up of over 1 million personnel. These soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and guardians are the ones that protect our freedoms. And they're led by a cadre of officers. These commissioned officers come from our 5 service academies and our several ROTC programs throughout the country. 50,000 high school seniors apply for these commissioning programs each year. Only about 15,000 make it. We've had our Naval Academy in the earlier things. What we have tonight is we have 2 Vikings that got ROTC scholarships. Our first one, you've seen her come up here before. She's going to go to the University of Florida. She's got a scholarship worth up to $72,000. 4 years, and parents, they're not coming back to your couch. She's got a job at the end. So please, join me in congratulating Gabrielle Sassoon. Our final ROTC recipient is going to attend Oregon State University. After that, he's going to wear a uniform just like this. I've had the opportunity to see him for 4 years, and he is what I would like to turn my Navy over to. Oregon State University is going to cost over $150,000. The Navy's going to write a check, and so join me in congratulating Gabriel Thomason.
All right, so we're just about done, but I want to give all of these tremendous students one more big round of applause. If you could do that. Now I'm going to invite Principal Mr. Tom Adams up for our closing.
Thank you. So I've told this story at each of the other 2 ceremonies tonight, and I want to tell it here just to put in context what it means to be an honor graduate at Curtis High School. So to earn a 3.5 GPA at this school is more difficult, I would argue, than at other schools. And that's not just the pride of the principal talking. Here's why I would back that up. Through some evidence. A student here who comes to the University Place School District in the 7th grade, by the time they graduate, they are on average about 2 years ahead of their peers in reading and writing on any state measure. And in math, in the 10th or 11th grade, they are on average a year ahead of their peer. And that means that they are exposed to a more rigorous, fast-paced curricula throughout their time in the University Place School District. And we ask a lot of our students in that they would maintain such high standing through that coursework. We ask a lot of our teachers to plan and pace and assess that much at that high level of rigorous content and pacing. And we ask a lot of our community. We ask the community to support us in our efforts, and the community in turn asks a lot of us. So the symbiotic relationship that exists is what enables us to year in and year out help support such amazing graduates of a comprehensive public high school who lead the league, I promise you, in commended national merit scholars and in scholarship dollars that they would earn outside of our school. And so you are to be congratulated to earn a 3.5 GPA at this school. You are, what I used to tell my students, you are above average bears, okay? And that's something to be very proud of. And it's very important that you take pride in your accomplishments as well. This concludes our evening. I really appreciate everybody being here tonight to celebrate these awesome children, young adults, I should say. As we go, so what the health department does not want us to congregate. So if you could please help me out and kind of make your way out and about. You can go out that way or go up the ramp. You can take some pictures out in front of the school as you go. But we ask that you help us with that part of our program, and so that people stay healthy. We want that for everybody. Congratulations again. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing everybody in 17 days down at Bob Lucy Field at Viking Stadium for graduation. Bye-bye.